We're excited that people are coming out to support Urban Peak tonight because what we're doing, what all of these fine people are doing, is really spending a night out in the cold so that youth can come in from the cold. We have 51 people who signed up to be sleepers tonight, and we have 51 people here, which is amazing. It's twice as much, more than twice as much as we had last year.
I'm doing it for the kids. I have a real soft spot for the kids at Urban Peak, and I want to help them overcome the obstacles that they have.
I think really what I'm going to get out of it is more active appreciation for the life I live right now and for the luxuries I get to have. It's indicative of how interconnected our community is. Urban Peak needs financial funding so that it can build more shelters and have more programs for the youth.
It is my commitment to make sure that young people who are experiencing homelessness get the services they need as quickly as possible and have access to the life that they want.
I was inspired to do it because I think even though by spending one night out, I won't know what it means to be homeless. I pray myself and my children will never know what that is, but this will give me a glimpse even more into knowing what the homeless youth in our community are experiencing and helping me have a better understanding of the solutions that are available.
I've been volunteering at Urban Peak for 8 years now and gotten to know a lot of the teens that have come through the shelter, and we need to take care of them and become friends with them and learn from them along the way.
It's a good reminder of exactly what some people have to do their whole life. So it's good to get out of your comfort zone, so to speak, and be able to get a different experience and appreciate walking in somebody else's shoes.
We do a lot of work with the Acacia Project downtown as well, which provides meals to the homeless and underprivileged communities on Thursday nights. And so for us, the local homeless community is something we feel really passionate about, and we think that homelessness is kind of one of those ugly things in the world that we don't like to look at. And so if we try to pretend it doesn't exist, then people feel like it makes it not exist, but it does. And the only way to make it into something better and to really have an impact is to bring awareness and force people to look at something that makes them uncomfortable, because it is a reality for so many people.
The whole program just made me so much more aware of really the barriers that people have, and I just don't know, my heart just goes out to people that don't have a place to stay.
So I mean, this is really my first experience, just learning about the experience of homelessness, and I mean, this wasn't designed to be like a day in the life of, but it was to raise awareness in myself, and I think it really did that. I remember waking up a couple times through the night and just going, man, I'm so thankful for a warm bed, a warm place to sleep, and a mattress that's not the ground. But I'm just amazed at what Urban Peak does, and I really believe in it much more now after tonight than I would have.
I love seeing so many people in the community coming together to ensure that these kids that Urban Peak serves have not just a shelter, but someone to listen, someone to help them through a rough patch in their life and hopefully move on to real possibilities in their life.
I was restless while I was sleeping. I maybe got 2 hours total of sleep, just broken up over the night. So yeah, I don't know how these teens are going to school and doing their homework and being productive, because I know I'm going to have an off day after that night of sleep. So it definitely opened my eyes to their struggles, and I know the experience is nothing like what they actually go through, but it definitely did give me a little bit of exposure and a taste to what they are struggling with.
Every $50 that people give to this project helps us provide one night of shelter to youth experiencing homelessness. So our goal is to provide 1,000 nights of shelter through this project, so $50,000. We'd love it if you would help us get there.
I think the most important word to get out is that they're loved.